record. Bang.
Let's say you play Fox in Smash Melee and you wanted to spam this move as fast as possible for a minute straight. How many times could you do it? According to the frame data, the game allows Fox to repeat this move every 28th frame, and since the game runs at 60 frames per second, you'd be able to do the move 133 times. But can you actually time the input exactly on the 28th frame every
69.
time for an entire minute? You can try pausing this video with spacebar right now to see if you can nail the timing even once.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. See, this guy knows how to trick the algorithm, eh? Because he's gonna make me do this now. Now I have to do this. You challenged me.
Actually time the input exactly on the 28th frame.
Okay, hold on.
3 times. But can you actually time the input exactly
I'm a little bit after every single time.
Frame every time for an entire minute?
Hold on.
You can try
hold on.
Pausing this video.
Hold on. No.
Right.
Yes. We got it. We got it once. My goodness.
Allows Fox to repeat this move every 28th frame, and since the game runs at 60 frames per second, you'd be able to do the move 133 times. But can you actually time the input exactly on the 28th frame every time for an entire minute? You can try pausing this video with spacebar right now to see if you can nail the timing even once.
I did it twice that time. So yeah.
If you're a frame too early, Fox does nothing, but if you're a frame too late, then you're not spamming the move as fast as possible. You're not perfectly spamming.
True.
Timing this is hard, but humans are capable of timing inputs very accurately. This is Dolce playing the rhythm game Beat Mania.
Yeah, like, honestly,
when it says great,
when I'm in practice for DJing, that's how you know when to press a button a lot at the same time.
Also known as a just great.
Holy
but yeah,
shit,
most
though,
of us are not multi-champion rhythm game players, so what can we do instead? The tempting answer is to just mash. One of the fastest mashers ever is Ludwig Ogren, who set a record for Mario Party 4's domination game with 201 presses in 10 seconds, or about 20 times per second. But mashing like this would not only be impractical, you would still miss the 28th frame about 2/3 of the time. So if you can't time it and you can't mash, what can you do? You can actually do both at once. Because fighting games are not rhythm games, you can double your chances of timing an input by quickly pressing the button twice in succession. For example, arcade controller players have a 2-finger double tapping technique that lets you do this with minimal effort. Some players will double tap everything to be safe, especially in older titles that occasionally dropped inputs during the game. In the Street Fighter II series, doing an invincible reversal uppercut meant you had to time a punch button within 1 frame of accuracy. Of course, double tapping will help with this, but you can also piano the 3 punch buttons to get 3 quick button presses with relative ease.
Riku, I guarantee
if 3 chances are not enough, the game also counts for releasing the button as an input for special moves, which is called negative edge. What that means is you can quickly press 3 buttons and release those 3 in quick succession, giving you 6 punch button inputs in a short time. This greatly increases the chances of you nailing that exact frame without having to go like this. This is a kind of calculated mashing. You're mashing the right buttons at the right time. But while we can do all sorts of crazy things to get the perfect timing, what can the games do for us? They can do what game vendors do, pre-orders. They allow you to order the game in advance and get it automatically the moment it's released. No need to mash refresh on the website until the game comes out. This is how inputs work in games like Smash Ultimate. After Fox does a down tilt attack in this game, you can time the next attack input up to 9 frames early and have the move come out automatically at the earliest possible moment. 9 frames is your window to pre-order, also known as the input buffer. By pre-ordering your attack each time like this, you can spam the attack perfectly without timing it perfectly. You can still double tap or piano to increase your odds further, but with much more leniency, mashing becomes much more viable, if still not practical. This is how you make combo timings or any successive commands more lenient. But input buffers can affect your defense as well. For example, in Street Fighter 4, there is no input buffer for normal attacks when you're blocking. Rolenta's EX roll when blocked leaves invulnerable for 5 frames. Ryu's sweep comes out in exactly 5 frames, so to punish, you have to time the kick button perfectly. 1 frame too early, the sweep won't come out, and 1 frame too late, Rolenta will recover and block. This is a just frame punish, and double tapping or plinking techniques will help a lot. But when you block a move in Tekken 7, there is a generous buffer when inputting simple attacks.
We have 2 minutes left.
Kazuya's down forward 2 gut punch leaves them vulnerable for 12 frames if it's blocked, and Xiaoyu's shoulder attack comes out in exactly 12 frames, mathematically a just frame punish. But while I'm in blocking animation as Xiaoyu, I can pre-order her shoulder attack many frames in advance so it comes out as soon as her blocking animation finishes. This guarantees it will hit Kazuya before he can recover. Much easier to time. But what's not easy to time in Tekken is just frame punishes with motion inputs because there is no buffer to help you. Just frame punishes with electrics are notoriously hard to time. But in Street Fighter 4, special attacks with motion inputs have a very generous buffer, meaning you can pre-order Dragon Punches while blocking, getting hit, or getting up. This makes mashing the Dragon Punch input very effective, and it's why Gandhi was able to land so many in this legendary match. So yeah, mashing works. Sometimes. This was Gerald from Corey Gaming. Thanks for watching.
Cheese. That man's
This video is sponsored by Ridge Wallet, and this is it right here.
That man was losing the plot. Alright, cool. We're gonna get off this, and then I'm gonna play some more multi-verses just now.